Hello Internet, Magic Man here again from MMOBomb.com, bringing you another first look video. This time it's for Dragomon Hunter, the upcoming free-to-play MMORPG from Area Games, currently in closed beta. The only way to get in is if you have good luck on a giveaway somewhere or you purchase one of their little Founders Packs. We're going to spend about 15-20 minutes in the game here, taking a look at some of this, gotta catch them all mentality, and giving some initial impressions here. Now, I'm gonna black the screen out for a second and come on right back while I enter my secondary password. Okay, we're back. And right now we're at character creation. I've already created a character. Beta started yesterday, October 15th, so I've played a few hours yesterday, and we'll jump on to this character in a little bit because there's a few systems that I want to go through, but you have to level up to get to a bunch of them, and we'll talk about that along the way. Before we go, let's talk about character creation, though. We'll create a new character. Gotta love this art style. I mean, it's not for everybody, but I enjoy this type of art style. Reminiscent of like a Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior type game as well. So first we have to pick our class. We've got our mercenary. They wear plate armor, so obviously they're more of the tanky type character. We've got our mage wearing cloth armor, burst damage, AoE, crowd control, that type of thing. We've got our cleric wearing leather. That's going to be our kind of healer. They wear armor, or they wear leather armor, and while they use holy spells to heal, there's no real dedicated type healer thing here. Each class, you'll notice, has two specializations. We'll get into that a little bit later because that comes through leveling. Last one is the scout. That's what we're going to be playing in the first look today, and they're based in leather armor and, of course, quick melee damage. You can also do a rifle specialization, which will do range damage as well. All classes can be male or female, so no gender locking. Just to take you through the character creation, let's pick a mercenary and give you the options here. On the left, you've got some different emotes that you can make your character do just to see how things pan out. Obviously, this is not all of the emotes in the game. There's quite a few. Hairstyles are of the pick one variety and pick a color, so no real sliders or anything like that. No real body changes either. It's really all hair and face for this character creator. Pick a face, pick a skin color, pick an eye color. Pick a hairstyle, pick a hair color, and you're done. Of course, you've got your lovely random buttons that will do that for you. Pick one of four voices.
Let's end this. Die.
Here I come!
Ready for this?
Pick a voice. There you go. We're going to enter a name. We'll just make it test here. Name is already in use. All right. Testes. Name is available. All right, good. Next, you have to pick your hop-along. That's your little companion guy. Now, you won't get this person right off the bat. It'll be a few levels in as part of the introductory quests, but that's all right. You get to pick their ear style and their face style. That's it. And then give them a name, and you are ready to jump in the game, watch some cutscenes, which you can watch in Japanese original voiceovers with English subtitles, or you can watch it with the English dubbing. Now, let's go back and jump into my scout, who I'm still wielding the dual blades. I do have the rifle spec too. However, after playing around with that, I prefer the dual blades still, so that's what we'll be wielding here. Lots of daily events here. All right, let's claim our daily rewards.
Hey, your backpack's about to burst!
And that's one thing you're going to hear an awful frickin' lot of, especially off the bat, because the backpack space is atrocious. What can we get rid of here? All right, this is a crafting mat, right? Yeah, let's get rid of that real quick so we can claim that. All right, now I'm sitting in the woods here because I'm in the middle of quests. WASD movement, you'll notice the hotbar at the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you have your alternate controls up here for things like your roll, which is your little dodge mechanic. You could also use that SP as a double jump mechanic, as well, and you'll notice that the SP meter around my health goes down when I roll or do my double jump. I have a mount here. This is the one that you'll get very, very, very early in the game, and quite frankly, it's still my favorite, even though I've caught a few others. That's the big point in Dragamon, right, is to catch and tame all of the hunts that you're killing so that you can earn them as mounts and then take them into your ranch and breed them and have them defend your ranch and do all kinds of cool stuff there. Before we get too much into gameplay, I want to hit the item mall real quick. Normally I cover this last in free-to-play games here, but there's so little to go over here. I just want to knock it out of the way, so forgive me. In the in the cash shop here with arena points, or I'm sorry, area points, those are what you buy with actual cash. The only thing in the cash shop right now are the actual packs, the founders packs. So you can buy them on their site to get in, and then if you want any of the other ones, you can go ahead and buy them here as well. There's two other shop tabs. These are with in-game currency. So this loyalty shop can get you costumes, mounts, pets, things like that. And you can buy them with loyalty points. I'll show you how you get those in just a second. Right now, you'll see I have 10. I get those from daily events and achievements, and I can carry up to 9,999. Falcon's Fortune is kind of a random-y type thing, a random-y type game, almost a lockbox, but not really. So you get fortune gems, can be bought via the Falcon's Fortune interface in the item mall. Excuse me. So you can buy these little gems with cash and then try and roll and get these different prizes that are in the table. So pretty basic cash shop right now. Again, closed beta. So WASD movement, I can also click on the landscape, left click on the landscape to run to a particular point. And combat is of the tab target / action variety. I can tab target items. Just, there we go, tabby, tab, 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 tab. Or I don't have to target them at all. For instance, as long as my abilities are within range and aimed correctly, I'm going to use my ability 1 here, which is just a slicing attack. I'm going to use it facing this way, and because of the swing, the backswing, I can actually hit the monster. You'll notice telegraphs on the ground. Now I'm just going to keep slicing for this particular fight. Telegraphs on the ground that you can get out of, so similar to WildStar in that respect, and some other games, Final Fantasy XIV doing a lot of telegraphing type stuff too, and you can roll out of the way as well. Over on the right, I've got my mini-map, which has a quick guide, so if you need some help with any of the menus, remember where this guide is, because there's just a ton of stuff going on in this game, and I'm still learning an awful lot of it, even though I'm level 20. I have my loot, so this will tell me various entries in my loot compendium, what I've killed, where I've killed it, and what type of loot I've gotten from it. So if I'm hunting certain crafting materials, like here I've gotten this rhinoceros saddle. This guy is in my ranch right now. We'll go see him in a little bit. But if you're hunting certain things or materials, you can say, okay, I got that beak from this creature, and that's in the Sporefall Forest. So some useful stuff there. Of course, your in-game mailbox, no big deal. Your item mall, your web mall, these are the same things. The web mall just opens up a browser and takes you to the website instead of doing it in-game. And then finally, the hunt race. So these are, placeholders right now and not into the English yet as far as hunting targets server-wide. Not really much I can do with it yet because I can't read the damn thing. My quest log is down the right-hand side of the menu, or the user interface there, so pretty standard location. I'm not going to do the fishing one. We'll get to that in a little bit. Let's go capture fireflies. If I click on fireflies, you'll notice it automatically mounts me up and gives me a lovely little sparkle path, which you'll use a lot. A lot. The game is... Where'd my sparkle path go? The game is instance-based in the regards that you will spend a lot of time in Elysium, which is like the central hub, and then there's portals that bring you to these dungeons and maps from there based on what you're hunting or what your quests are doing, and your levels. You'll be accessing different portals. So kind of, if you're familiar with Phantasy Star Online, it's got that, and there's other games that do this sort of gameplay. Some of the more actiony, arcadey type combat games do it, but it reminds me a lot of Phantasy Star Online, where you're on the ship and then you warp down to specific places in the planet, except this is a central city, Elysium, that does it. Flopsy is my little companion, my hop-along. You'll get him at about, him or her, whatever you want to call it, at about level 5 or 6-ish as you're questing. You'll finally open up the ability to have your companion. Let's bring our companion out. There we go. So now I have a combat pet. As you level even further, which I have, your companion will actually be able to take on various roles with various weapon types. So you'll notice their combat skills change. If you put them as a salamander with a staff weapon, they can do a fire blast and a fire bomb. I tend to leave mine right now as a cleaver with an axe that does a swirling chop and a furious spiral. So it's some nice additional damage while we're going. All right, let's go ahead over and catch some fireflies.
Hey, your backpack's about to burst!
Oh, God. Have I mentioned the backpack space makes me want to kick little puppies? And so far, I've only come across one. Caught like a pro. I gotta catch 6 of these? Alright, well, right-clicking the item's just taking me right to it, so we'll just let it do its thing while we talk about the rest of the menus. You'll notice that your character has 2 different leveling systems and 2 different experience bars. One is your actual character level, and one is your hunter level. Let's take a look at what those do. Because one controls, here's your hunter experience, here is your level experience. Now, your level experience, of which right now I'm level 20, dictates what gear I can wear. So most of my gear, I crafted the full level 15 set. I haven't unlocked the crafting level 20 set yet, but as soon as I do, I will build all of it and replace all of this gear. I have not also enhanced or taken these pieces of gear further because I'm leveling so fast that I don't really want to spend the resources. But as you can see by the additional stars on here, there is quite an expansive gear improvement system. Your hunt level, or your hunter level down here, which I am level 25, this is what controls your stat points. So these additional character stats here, each time you go up one hunter level, you'll get a point to spend in either attack, defense, penetration, crit, or hit points. And I've just kind of thrown mine in attack and defense and hit points. I'll respec that a little bit later as I get higher in level and I need to specialize in what the scout does, which is quick hitting with some critical damage. But it shows you just by mousing over it. That's one thing the game's really, really good at. Almost everything has a mouse over for you to get a little tutorial. Tells you what it does. Tells what it does. You have 2 stat pages. So if you've got maybe a more tanky build on a mercenary and a more DPS-y build, and you've statted out your character accordingly, you can swap pages. Like right now, I have a bunch of points to spend on this second build, but I haven't spent them yet, because I'm doing fine with my build right now. So level is your gear, hunter level is your skill points, which is why I can't do this fishing one yet, because the fishing rod that I need to equip is level 25. I've leveled up fishing a little bit, and I am only level 20, so we'll have to get to level 25 for me to continue that fishing quest. All right, go catch the fireflies. As far as quest variety goes, there's actually quite a bit. Obviously, being a hunt-based MMORPG, there's an awful lot of kill X of Y and things like that. But there are some other items which we'll get into as soon as we finish this quest and go back to Elysium and I show you things like the hunt board, which is your dailies. That there's quite a variety, and the crafting system is enough to keep crafters busy for quite some time too. So let's catch our last firefly. Great. Let's go talk to Marvin. I can't jump on a mount, but yeah, hey, it can't all be perfect. I gotta say, actually, I was kind of optimistic about this game, Area Games, and what they may do with the cash shop. Obviously, a little bit of a concern for me. Some of their cash shops I really like, and some of them I absolutely just detest. So I'm hoping that they stay nice with this one, because I'm actually rather enjoying this game, and it's odd. I thought I'd kind of dig it and maybe poke around in here, but I played for hours yesterday. A little bit of chop there. As far as the server stability goes, actually pretty good. Elysium kind of sucks. Where is this person? Because it's so crowded, being the central hub for everything. Where is this? Oh, there we go. And you'll find yourself doing that quite a bit, trying to find that damn... That damn sparkle path. There you are. No? You are not who I needed. Oh, who I need is over here. Alright. And there's some big-ass monsters that you'll be fighting along the way, too. And that starts really early, so they don't hesitate to get you right into the big monster hunting action. As well as hunting all these little guys that you're seeing me run by. Their names are in yellow, so I don't have to worry about them aggroing me. If they show up in red, then they'll aggro. Alright, so we'll take our little portal back. I assume this person's in Elysium? Probably. Now, we may get a little bit of lag in here with me recording and... with just how crowded this zone gets. But we'll hope for the best. A little bit of chop. That's the nature of the recording and having everybody in one central hub. You'll notice that there were 2 different servers, and each one had a different channel, or 2 different channels. So... try to go where there aren't a lot of people, because this gets atrocious sometimes, and hopefully something will get a lot better as beta continues and we move towards launch. I'm going to try and get the hell out of Elysium as fast as I can. Shit. Am I going to be able to take this? Yes, I am. Alright, I don't want to equip that, but we'll take it. Alright, I actually got my regular level up. They're giving me another quest, too. Lots of quests. And we'll just skip the story. I don't want to ruin any of it for you. Oh, that's a nice little text box, isn't it? Alright, I just got some loyalty points as a reward, so we'll go ahead and cash that in. Where is that little thing? Here it is. 200 loyalty points. Alright. Go us. And that's a downgrade, so we won't equip that. Alright, so before we leave Elysium, because I really don't want to come back here in the first look and have you watch some of the chop here, let's talk about some of the other items besides just questing. So you've got the Hunters League bulletin board, and this is where you can accept both bounties and hunts. These are daily, so I have 30 that I can do today. Before I'm all capped out on bounties, and then I have 25 hunts that I can do. So I'm gonna take, I did all of these yesterday, so let's go ahead and do them today too. I'm gonna take robbing the nest, just so you can see a bounty, and we'll take a hunt. Who do we want to go hunt? Who's a cool looking one? Level 17, level 13, level 15, level 15. We'll take the level 17. And these can be done in a solo fashion or in party fashion. There's various hunt boards all over the place based on your level, so they get more complex and require more people. There's a bunch of these little hunt boards all over Elysium. And you can see one right there. So let's take a portal. This is our portal to level 11 through 20 Hunters League quests. And we're going to go after the big guy first, the hunt. We'll go do this. Aw, little cute otters. I'm going to skip cutscenes. And let's go find the big guy. Bernardo. Let's take a look somewhere. Where is he? There he is on my map. So I've got to go all the way around. Walking, walking, walking. And once we do this hunt, and we'll take a look at the ranch, where I have a couple of Dragomon. Nice, the zone fully loaded finally. Alright, here we go. Let's take him on.
On guard!
And I've got a lovely set of abilities that'll get me out of telegraphs and then get me right back into combat.
Huh? Huh?
Oh, get out.
On guard!
I love that you can just hold down one if you want to, and just keep wailing away. Oh, get out of there. Jump to the other side of him since his attack's going forward.
On guard!
Now, item 7 or on my hotbar is a crit bonus,
Hey,
so I just
your
pop that
backpack's
real
about
quick.
to burst.
Alright, and I didn't get the reward because my freaking bags are full. I gotta visit my bank and drop a bunch of these crafting materials in here. There are, it doesn't matter, I'm gonna warp immediately. There are so many items that you pick up for everything. Tons of crafting materials. Let's go over to my bank and you can take a look. Because I've just been dropping crafting materials in there. And then we'll
That
hit
looks
a
heavy.
crafting
Can
station.
I take it off your hands?
Then we'll hit a crafting... Oh, come on. Yes, there's room. We'll hit a crafting station, and I'll show you that. And then we'll hit the ranch! And that should do it. Let's get rid of all of these. These are gems that I can put into gear. Fishing. Alright, sort. These are all fish. Crafting mat, crafting mat. Alright, and do I even want these? No, so we've got a couple of things we could sell too. So make a little gold. Let's go over here to the grocer. Whoop. And we will sell a few things. Continue, buy. Get rid of this, this. Nope, that's the fishing rod that I'm gonna need. Bunch of gear that I don't want to use. I'm gonna keep the fish for now. Hunter certificates. I haven't even opened my founder's pack, so they're sitting there still. Alright, so you say, Magic Man, I got bored of questing. What can I do? Well, first thing you could do is you could do some crafting. We'll find a master crafter. There's an armor merchant, and I think the crafter's over. Yeah, here we go. Look, there's Jesus, apparently.
A good weapon is a hunter's best.
So this is where I can craft, refine, evolve, and even transform gear. So there's a ton of stuff you could do with gear. Now, I haven't been doing anything but actually crafting, because I'm leveling so fast in this game that I'm replacing gear so fast it really just doesn't make sense to me to be spending resources in here to refine pieces of gear. You can refine them up to 130% of their actual base stats, and then you can put evolution into your gear and get those additional star abilities that you see on gear. Let me open up my gear. So you can add stars, and 1 star here will get, or 2 stars here will get you crit plus 12, 3 will get you crit plus 39, etc., etc. And you can do that with all of your gear.
Looking to sharpen your weapons?
But crafting is very easy, and you do level this stuff up, so you are going to want to craft so that you can create better and better gear. I'm going to create, I've already created this before, but we'll do it again. Keep in mind that this material is in my bank, so that's beneficial, that it's already pulling it from there. I'll craft that. Now we've got Apollo's Glare, and that is a rifle. So I can switch from my glaives to a rifle. Where's there? There it is. And look at what happens to my skills. They reset down here to be the rifle skills instead. So it automatically will do that for you. Pretty nifty. I'm going to put the glaives back on. Like I said, I really didn't like the rifle play too much. All right, so what if you get bored with crafting? Okay, well, you've got other things you can do. We've just shown you the daily hunts and things like that. But there's even challenge mode things as well here. Let's go to our hop-along challenges. Oh, let's turn
Don't push
this
yourself
hunt
too hard.
in.
Take it one step at a time.
Which one did I do? I thought I did robbing the nest, didn't I? Getting some type of message that I... Oh, I didn't... No, I didn't do robbing the nest. I did the hunt, that's right. So we'll complete that. Get a bunch of rewards. Now, there's a bunch of scrolls and things and certificates that you just saw drop into my bag, and that's where you get into some of these other things to do. So first, let's go. Here's the trial tower, and I can't enter that one yet. And is the hop-along thing over here, or am I remembering where it's... Or am I remembering it wrong where it's at? Dragon breeder stuff. Ah, there it is, the Hoppodrome. So it's pretty much just north of us. Alright, turn around. And we'll head over to the Hoppodrome. These challenges come in a solo and a party variety, and you need tokens to enter. So you'll see solo on the left, party on the right, and these silver and gold tickets are what you use. So as you earn these doing your daily stuff, you can come and do these challenges. The silvers are used for level 15 Trapper's Hoppodrome, and the gold are used for the party ones. So let's head over and do a solo one real quick. And we're gonna, well, we're not level 28, so we'll do the level 18 one. And these are quick little challenges to net you extra rewards and fun stuff like that. I'm here for a solo tournament. And here we go. Jump down to the lower Hoppodrome. Yay, go us. There's always a little chop when you first enter zones because it's loading them as it puts you in there. So let's hope that that doesn't... Oh, we've already defeated this guy before. Jump out of the way. Jump right back into battle. Turn up the crit. Jump through them so we don't take any damage from the front there.
On guard!
Oop. Ah, that was a bad time to pop that crit ability. Thank God I got out of that telegraph still. Oh. And looks like we got him. Bernardo is down. There we go. And so you get some extra rewards, crafting materials, things like that. And the challenges get more difficult the higher level you go. So, something else you can do. You can do solo and group Hoppodrome challenges. Now, you'll notice that that took 4 silver tickets. Of course, party content takes 4 gold tickets. Finally, let's take a look at the ranch. I need to find a portal that we can use. Oh, I guess I should show you that too, the Never Realm, while we're here. So, Chester here will give you Never Realm bounties.
Isn't this weather great?
That are additional quests in a different zone called the Never Realm. There you go. our rockin', sockin' Rudy toot time for fine hunter folk like you. Critters there, unlike any other, meaner and tougher. And yeah, I did die in there once to a creature that I never got below 99%, as me and one other player beat the piss out of him. Let's mount up and go to the ranch, and then we'll call it a day for the Dragamon Hunter. Can I use... Yeah, I can use the portal that's over here. Not that way. Not that way, Mike. This way. Yes? Maybe? Maybe? You know what? Hell, forget it. I'm going to just portal to my ranch. By the way, when you get achievements, you earn titles, and titles are modifiers to your stats, so you can put on a prefix and a suffix and get a bonus. Influence is, obviously, you're going to be very familiar with this. This is reputation grinding with various factions, and then you can purchase things in their shops. Professions, as you do all of the crafting and cooking and everything, these will level up. Fishing, I've already gotten to level 3. But I need to get to level 25 so I can equip the new fishing rod to continue on my way there. And you can put on all of your various professional gear. The part that I can't show you, as far as skills go, is once you unlock level 30, you can start picking a specialization to unlock skill masteries. Now, rifle you unlock, or whatever your secondary is, you unlock at level 20, and then 30 will be the masteries. And then here's all your Dragamon glyphs and all of your emotes. And let's close that. PvP is also higher level than I am right now, so I can't provide any input on what the PvP is like. Where the am I going? Why don't I just do it this way? Go to my ranch. Instead of looking for the portal, I'll just cheat and use the menu. And this is where all of your Dragamon breeding and enhancing and everything is going to take place. They even actually have to defend the ranch if the ranch ever comes under attack. So you might get a notification that shit is going down at your ranch. And it's loading all of everything here. What is this? These are new. Ah, okay. So I've got stuff going on in my ranch here. And let's go to the... Let's go to the east. That's where my breeders and everything are, so we can talk to them and show you some of the menus here. Now, I haven't done a ton in here. You open this up. It's technically level 15, but I don't think I actually, doing the story quests and doing some hunts and stuff, I think by the time I got to the quest, I was level 18. But right around in there is when you'll be able to open up your ranch. So we're very new in this, being level 21. So here's my pasture interface. My cooking, I haven't cooked anything from my guys yet. I haven't started doing any breeding or set up defenses. You can do all of this fun stuff, so if you're into the Pokemon aspect of the game, there you go. You can have a lot of fun with all of this stuff here. Alright, let's see. Can we do a breeding? No Dragamon ready for breeding. Alright, where the hell are my 2 Dragamon that I put in here? That's the ranch cook. Where are they? Okay, so I've got a couple of them in my stable. And by using these different things, again, you saw those go into my bag from doing hunts and stuff, I can track these Dragamon and earn rewards by kind of keeping a record of them. So this is a rock gigant, and we have the materials to go ahead and do a record or record. And look, so they kind of evolve a little bit. And now I've got a Dance 8 emote, which is pretty awesome. And I've got a couple other guys in here, too. Here's a Raptite. And we can do a record there. Makes them evolve just a little bit more. And a Pincer Pod. Let's see. And we can do that, too. Nice. Oh, getting a little mean with that right claw. So I'm gaining things like, again, loyalty points that I can go and spend in the loyalty shop. There's 10 more. There's 10 more. I'm up to 230. and I've got some Dragosite catalysts that I can use in crafting. So it's like everything in the damn game is related to each other, and you can earn rewards all over the place. I haven't really found anything that I would want to spend money on yet, but good. I mean, fine. I'm all right with that. But I understand that they've got to make some money on this, and I'm sure at some point I'll hit the Mounts and Pets tab. The only thing that I don't like, I didn't like it at all. When you get, I don't think I have an item right now that, you know, if you kill a big monster, you'll get a tameable horn that maybe they swallowed or whatever, and you can summon them as a mount or whatever, which is really cool, being able to summon all of these different creatures as mounts. But some of them aren't permanent. They have like a 1-day duration, and I hate stuff like that, so it's a little bit of a downside for me. I'm really enjoying the game, surprisingly enjoying it more than I thought I would. So I think if you're looking at this first look and you're like, well, that's kind of neat, I'd like to check that out, it's definitely worth checking out. Now, if you don't want to shell out the money to get into the beta, I understand. If you want to just wait until the betas are over and jump into it, it's shaping up nicely. There's a lot of stuff to do here, and there is a storyline with the whole Falcon's Order and everything. So there was even a lovely music video they played when I hit like level 20 or something. All in all, I'm digging the art style. I'm digging the gameplay. It seems pretty solid. I wish the zones would load faster than have a little bit of chop at each zone. But again, it's beta. I'm sure they'll figure that aspect of the server management out. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now, we'll give our full review on the free-to-play cast, but I gotta say, kind of enjoying it for what it is. It's not horribly in-depth. There's a lot of systems, so it's not horribly simple either. And I'm having some fun with it. How long that'll stay? I don't know. But this has been another first look for Dragamon Hunter by Area Games. Of course, come on over to mmobomb.com, check out all the other first looks and news and giveaways that we have there. And this is Magic Man saying, stay safe, and we'll see you out on the servers.